What up, everyone? Long time no see, as always. But good news. I have a lot of announcements and a lot of things to talk about, a lot of changes that are going to be happening, but I believe all good things, all good changes. As always, you guys will let me know your opinions if you have the time, but a lot of things coming up. So, as I'm sure you've known, if anyone still watches me anymore, I'm completely irrelevant these days. My channel has completely died off. So, if anyone still watches me and still cares to hear about this stuff, please tune in. It's very important. But for anyone who is tuning into this channel for the first time and you don't give a shit about my channel, that's okay too. Check in the description. There are always going to be timestamps so you can jump around as you like. And as always, at the end of all my videos, there's just pictures. So if you don't want to hear me talk at all, you don't have to. No big deal. So anyway, as I'm sure you people that watch me regularly, you know my main issue lately has been time. I haven't had time for a lot of stuff and a lack of organization. Things are falling apart. Literally, like things in this little area are just falling off the wall. It's a complete disaster in here. So I've took a lot of time off. I recently got really sick and I hurt myself. I dislocated my rib. So I was forced to take time off. And in that time, did some reflecting, some pondering, and really cleared my head and came up with what I think are some really good solutions. And you guys let me know what you guys think as well. In the last Ultimate Unboxing Monthly Review, whatever, I talked about maybe doing social media, not necessarily switching to social media, but doing it as a placeholder while I don't have time to do videos. Because, you know, a lot of the things I do, like a lot of the monthly boxes that I stopped doing individual videos for, the reason was, one, I didn't have time, and two, they were just becoming irrelevant. They were just very repetitive and boring, and I didn't think it was worth it to make a whole like 10 or 20 minute video saying the same old shit over and over again. So my thought was, and you guys let me know your opinions too, so thank you for all of you that weighed in on this. I really appreciate it. Just know that your comments are always read and appreciated. There's not a single comment that I don't read. So thank you to everyone that took the time to weigh in on it and give me your opinions. But that what the plan is I'm going to do social media, and for those smaller irrelevant things, I'm just going to take a picture and maybe post a score and a quick one-sentence review. And that'll just be cool to like hold space in between my videos if I don't have time. So I think that was just a really good idea. And for smaller stuff that doesn't need a whole review, I thought that would be a good placeholder, and it'll just kind of keep things going so I don't disappear for a month. So I'm just not gone for a month. You'll get little tidbits here and there. And I also think that'll help me get back into the habit. Now that I've kind of gotten things organized, I have some more time to probably do videos again, but I can never seem to remember to anymore because it's not relevant anymore because I've kind of lost track of things. So you guys let me know what the best form of social media is, and what I've decided is the best one seems to be Instagram. Only because it'll let me share on multiple sites at once. Because again, time issue, I didn't want to have to go to every single site and put something on there. Instagram, with one click of the button, will let me share simultaneously to Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. So I didn't want to do Instagram because I already had a personal account, but I found out it's actually really simple to have multiple accounts and switch between them with no problem. So here's the deal with that. I do have a personal account, and I'm going to have a separate Beardy Nerd account. The reason for that is, you know, I think a lot of people that watch the channel want my reviews, but don't really give a shit about what I'm doing in my personal life. And on the same sense that I think people that are my friends that don't care about my reviews don't want to see that stuff either. So I'm just going to keep them separate just to keep it kind of clean and simple. So I've done that with my Instagram. I have a separate account. I already have a Twitter that I never really used before, which I will start now. I've switched my personal Tumblr account over to a Beardy Nerd account, and then Facebook, it'll get shared to the Beardy Nerd Facebook page. It won't be on the community page, but I'm hoping that you guys can help out a little bit, and if you see something that got posted, maybe share it over there if you have time. Like, if not, no worries. But those are the places it'll be. So I've already set everything up. I took a lot of time and set up all the accounts and did everything that way. So everything on my homepage, the YouTube homepage, they're all linked up now. So if you click them, it'll go directly to those spots. It'll go to the Beardy Nerd ones. And I put in the description of Instagram my personal account too. If people do want to follow both, feel free to do so. So that's what I think I'm going to do. And I think that's enough social media platforms where everyone will be able to see it and no one will get left out if you don't have an account somewhere. So I think that's a good solution. I haven't started sharing yet, but I have some ideas of quick little reviews I'm going to do, and I just think that'll be a good way to do it, and I can do reviews of individual boxes without posting a whole video and just giving it a score and a picture and things like that. So I'm actually pretty excited about it. I think it's going to be a really good idea, and hopefully I'll be able to do more videos, but if I don't, I'll at the very least still do a monthly review here, and then just pictures, maybe short clips of on social media. So we'll all still stay in contact. You guys can comment on there, and it'll be just the same thing. It'll just be short little snippets. So I think that's a really good temporary solution. Now, other good news. A lot of people have been requesting boxes that I do, as always, and since the Nerd Block company went out of business, it was a large chunk of boxes that went out, because they had a good amount that they did, a lot of which that I got. So when they went out of business, I realized that that was a lot of boxes that I'm missing out on. So I've been meaning to subscribe to new ones, and I finally did. I quit making excuses and said I really just need to sit down and do this. While I was sick, I did it. So I've subscribed to a bunch of new boxes that we will be seeing hopefully fairly soon, and took some people's advice, and they said, you know, maybe go back and visit some old boxes that have gotten canceled a long time ago and revisit them. So I've done that as well. The only problem with that is that all the new boxes that I found that I thought were worthy of anyone's time, they're all quarterly. So it was Nick Box, A-Box, and there was a DC one, I think was quarterly too. It was like Ultimate something something box. They're all quarterly. So although I've ordered them, we aren't going to see them for a little while. So that's the downside to that. But ones I've resubscribed to would be Collector's Case. I think I got Geek Fuel back in there. And I think one other one that I've resubscribed to just to see where they're at, to check back in, because they're obviously still in business, so they got to be doing something right. So I'm checking back in with them. The only other two that I didn't resubscribe to that are still around are One Up Box and Super Geek Box. And honestly, I didn't really want to. I know they're still in business, but they were always just so cheap. It was always cheap stuff, and it was never good. You only got like one good thing, and the shirts always had these goofy crossover designs. They were always so dumb in my opinion. But I'm open to suggestions. If anyone out there thinks that it's really worth checking out again, then I'll definitely consider it. And if there are other boxes you guys want me to check out, start letting me know now, because now's the time I'm gonna resubscribe. One thing I will say though, a lot of people have been suggesting a lot of horror boxes and anime boxes, and I don't do those, not because I don't like them. I'm a big horror fan, but I'm just not the best person for it. I'm not educated enough. Same with anime. I love anime. There's some I'm diehard fans for, but I don't know all of them, and I'm not educated enough. So I end up just looking stupid when I unbox them because I don't know all the characters, I don't know all the franchises. So those two are ones I usually don't do just because I don't feel like I'm the best person. I feel like Johnny Tejez is like probably way better off unboxing horror stuff. He's a huge fan, so I think he's better off doing it. Me, I just don't think I'm the right person for it. But, if you guys still want to hear about them, then, let me know in the comments, and I may consider them. But those are the reasons, so if you're suggesting boxes, if they're horror or anime, I probably won't do them. But if you find any that are eclectic, that are a little bit of everything, I'd be happy to check them out. Just let me know in the comments. So there's that. That's news part number 2. Number 3, another big step that I'm doing, I'm going to be changing my reviews. I'm going to be reverting back to my old style of reviewing. What that means is I'm going to get rid of the unboxing portion of my reviews. When I first started the channel, it was just reviews, because that's what I do. That's what I'm good at. I'm very analytical. I'm very mathematical. That's what brought me popularity. That's how my channel got started. That's how I got popular. And people wanted to see the unboxing portion, so I just kind of added it, but since things have gotten so repetitive, I feel like it was just kind of a waste of time, and I feel like I was just doing everything in the video twice. Because let's face it, at this point, I'm just never surprised by anything anymore. And it's not that I don't like stuff, it's just that things are so expected, and I can pretty much predict what's going to be in the box before I even open it. So I'm just really not surprised. And then I would open it up and then do a second part and then look at the same stuff and review it. So I'm just going to take out the first half. It's going to make my videos shorter, and it's going to make it simpler, just straight to the point. And if cool stuff's in there, I'm still going to be excited about it the same way I would. It's just, I feel like it would be much better to get right to the point and just review stuff. But the good news is it'll be pretty much the same. I'll still have a sealed or not sealed, but I'll still have a closed box. I'll open it up, go through the items one at a time, just the same way I would in an unboxing, but instead of doing a second part and revisiting, I'll just have my opinion ready at that point. So I'll already have the numbers and values in mind, and I'll already have done the research, so I can just get right to it. Instead of making these long-ass videos, it'll just make it better. And again, let me know your guys' opinion on that. If you guys are horribly devastated by that and want the unboxing, I'd be more than happy to go back to it. I just think this would be a change for the better. And the good news about that is, that may, if that goes well, then I may be able to do horror and anime boxes, because I won't need to be educated personally. I'll have just done the research, so I won't look stupid, and then I can review anime and horror boxes, possibly if a little better. So now that opens the door to that. So I think that will be a good change in the long run. It'll help me because I won't have to dedicate that much time. I won't have to spend so much time recording. I won't have to spend so much time editing. I can do a review right when the boxes come in. And honestly, that's probably what I'll be doing on social media anyway. They won't be unboxings, it'll just be a picture review. So I think I'll just keep it in tune with that. I think I'm going to stick to what I'm good at, and which is reviewing. I'm not really an unboxer. Same thing, again, I'll refer to Johnny Tejas. He's an unboxer. He gets hyped about stuff, and I think I'll leave that to those people that do it. There's so many out there, and there are so little people that do reviews. So I'm going to stick to my little niche at what I'm good at and just focus on that and try to do a quality over quantity type of thing. So again, let me know your guys' opinions on that, and I think that's the direction I'm going to head in. And I think that'll, in the long run, be better and hopefully help things progress all over. I was going to say something else just now. I totally forgot what it was. So yeah, those are the major changes that you're going to see happening here. And I'm also might be moving in the near future, so you might see some changes in the background too. And the good news is about social media, I'll be able to review things that I haven't had time for, collectibles, I'll show off artwork, and you guys can also go on adventures with me when I go hunting for stuff, because I never really did that before. So I think it's going to open up a lot of doors and really change things for the better. As always, your guys' opinions are what matter the most. At the end of the day, this channel is about all of you, and I really care what you guys think. So let me know about that. And in the meantime, I haven't started posting it, but be sure to get on there and start following, because the Beardy Nerd accounts are brand new and they don't have any followers. So if you want to stay up to date, get on one of those: Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook. Make sure you're on at least one of them so you will get updates as I post them. So be sure, it's like right now, go do that, and so you'll stay in tune with that. And I'll start posting stuff right away. There are already some things I want to show off. And hopefully when the new boxes come, since they're only quarterly, I'll be able to maybe do individual boxing video reviews. If it's something noteworthy, then I'll start doing that again too. And I still haven't decided how I want to do these monthly reviews. Since many of these boxes are bi-monthly and quarterly, I was thinking about, if everything goes well, maybe cutting the monthly reviews down to every other month and combining them. Let me know what you guys think about that too, if you'd rather just have it each month, or if you'd rather wait and have it really reviewed all together, or maybe I'll just do an end-of-year review for stuff like that. I don't know. Let me know your guys' thoughts on that, and we'll just see how everything goes. We'll play it by ear and just, yeah, see how that goes. So, those are the big announcements, so let me know your guys' thoughts. Other than that, we'll start getting into the review portion of this video, the important part. So, those of you viewing in for the first time, which you probably skipped ahead to right now, what this video is all about, what my channel is all about, is finding the best monthly subscription box. Now that you know the new formula for my channel, I want to open this up to a channel that's not an unboxing channel anymore. It's just a channel about reviews. Reviews of all things. Monthly subscription boxes, collectibles, artwork, movies, video games. I just want to be a review channel and review all things. That's kind of why I wanted to make a lot of these changes and get rid of the unboxing portion, because it's not going to be an unboxing channel, it's just going to be a review channel of all things in pop culture. So that's what I want to go for. This video specifically is about finding the best monthly subscription box. As of now, I only have 6, but like I said, more are coming in, so that number will change, most likely in the next month. But these ones, from what I've come to see over the years, are, in my opinion, the best of the best for the monthly subscription boxes. So we'll see new ones in the future, but there's only 6 here, so don't get too caught up on the order like last month. The order of these ones isn't super relevant because there's so few of them. They're so closely tied, it's hard to say. When we get more in, it'll be better in order, but these ones are kind of in order, but not that much, so don't get too focused on it. So basically, I'll just talk about each one really quickly. I'll show you what's in there, what you can expect from this company, what we got this month, what we can see in the future, and yeah, I'll try to keep it as brief as possible. So without further ado, starting off with number 6. Getting really dehydrated from talking. Alrighty. Number 6 is the Stan Lee box. Now this is one I keep saying I'm going to cancel, but then I keep changing my mind because, you know, it's not really the best box and it's not worth the money most of the time, but it always so intrigues me. And it has gotten better starting this month. We have finally seen what I've been expecting the whole time. I predicted this would happen, and it now is finally happened, where we're getting exclusive stuff and they're making their boxes 100% exclusive, because that's what we ideally want. Things we want in a box, double our value, exclusive items, variety, all that stuff. But it finally has started doing it where it's all exclusive, and it's not all exclusive crap. It's not all great stuff, but it's not all garbage either. The problem this box was having before, it was too novelty. We kept getting stuff with just Stan Lee's face on it, which is too... I don't think anyone wants that much Stan Lee stuff. And we still kind of got it here. Like, we got this goofy-ass little cube with Stan Lee's face on it. And I think they're trying to, like, start something. Like, maybe that'll be the new Pop figure, but it's not going to be. And stuff like that. And then the shirt always has Stan Lee's face on it, where it's like, okay, like, we get it. Like, Stan Lee box, yeah. But they really need to deter from that more than they are. They did it less this month, but one good thing they did is we got exclusive Q figures. Well, this is awesome. This is what I was hoping for. Things curated by Stan Lee that don't have his face on it, that are maybe just characters he created or something like that, things he's picked out, and when they are getting exclusive rights, which is really cool. Both of these figures are cool. You had the option of Daredevil or Iron Man. They really should have put one and left one for another month, but that's awesome. I'm a huge Quantum Mechanics fan. Q figures are really, really cool. These ones are both really cool, and they're both exclusive, to the point where I got Daredevil, and I went out, and I'm going to buy the Iron Man one, because I so really love these. So that was really great, but doesn't exactly make the box worth it. Other things that are cool, there's always an exclusive comic in there, and they give 2 variants of it, which is really awesome, and they're usually pretty valuable, but they're kind of hard to sell, because I don't know if there's a big following. The other thing is we usually get artwork in there too, and it's good artwork, but it's not signed or numbered, so it kind of is, I wouldn't say worthless, but it's pretty much not worth anything more than the paper it's printed on, which is a real shame. They really should try to get these artists to sign or number or do some kind of limited run, because it really is cool artwork. And then we always get a goofy description card in there, which is, you know, it's interesting. And then usually books that are written by him and stuff like that, which that's fine, no big deal. And then, like I said, stuff with his face printed on it. We only got the one little cube and then the shirt, but it's like stuff that I would not have cared if they weren't in there. Like, Bale on that cube, and they did the can that one month. It's dumb stuff, and the shirt, just like, we don't need more shirts with his face on it. Just do his characters. Like, stick to that. That's good. Do that. So they're heading in the right direction. So now I'm kind of getting a little bit of hope. It's still crazy expensive though. It's $60, and you're definitely not getting double your value. But you know, you are getting more than you paid for, and you're getting decent value. And like I said, the side of these Q figs gives me a lot of hope, because you know, maybe they're gonna make partnership with Funko now, or Titans or something like that. So I kind of do see some good things on the horizon. So I may keep it around for a little longer to see where it goes. So I'm getting hope back in this box. It's not totally terrible anymore, but it's not great either. So that's what we got from the Stan Lee box. I was pretty happy about those Q figs, I'm not going to lie. Those were very, very exciting to see, and they made me very happy. Alright, number 5. We got the Star Wars Smuggler's Bounty. Another box I keep saying I'm going to cancel, but I never keep my promises these days. So, you know, not that this one's bad. It's okay. It's just always been okay. It's never blown me away. It's never horrible, but it's always very generic. And they stopped putting their description card in there for some reason. I don't know why they stopped with just this box. It's very weird, and it bothers me. But this one always usually comes with 2 pop figures, a shirt. It didn't come with a pin this time, which I thought was very weird. A patch, but no pin. And instead, we got stickers. They were cool stickers. I really like the design, and I'll probably make them into magnets, which is fine, but I don't think that was a good trade. I think people really like the patch-pin combo, and pins are very collectible right now, so if anything, I would have thought they would have gotten rid of the patch and not the pin. But that's just me. I was pretty surprised they didn't, because we've gotten one in every single Funko box every single time it's come up until this day, and then this one doesn't do it. I just thought that was very weird. And the shirt was actually a cool design. They didn't do a pop shirt for once, which was kind of cool, but the pops figures were okay, and they always just are. We got the deluxe pops, those two tons, the Tauntaun and the Speeder, so those were cool. I like it when they do that, but when they just do two pop characters, they're always just okay. They're not even that in cool poses. They're like, okay, like, there's that character, okay. So it's always just okay. So at this point, we're close enough to the new movie where I might as well just keep it to see what new movie stuff we get, because the new movie looks pretty badass. I'm actually kind of excited for. I'm really excited for Luke. I'm happy he's back into it. I'm really excited to see him in the movie. So maybe we'll get like a Luke pop figure. So I might as well keep it at this point since we're so close to the new release. So, but yeah, this one's always just been okay. Decent value, decent stuff, but yeah, it's okay. If you're a huge Star Wars fan, yeah, of course, go for it. But if you're just a casual fan, you probably won't like it that much. Alright, next, number 4. Legion of Collectors. This one's like hit and miss sometimes, depending on the theme. This one was another villain's theme. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm totally confusing boxes. My apologies. So the Star Wars one did come with a patch and pin. This one's the one that did. I'm totally sorry. I'm mixing things up. Excuse me. I wasn't... See, this is what I mean. They didn't have the description card right there, so I didn't know what I was talking about. They need to put the description card. This is the one. Everything else I said about the Smuggler Bounty one, the Star Wars one, was correct, except that. Did have a patch and pin. This one didn't. This one had stickers instead of a pin. We just got a patch. So everything I said about that, copy, paste here. So... this one also, that one had a cool shirt. This one did as well. Also didn't go with the pop style. This was the DC's Most Wanted one. I like the shirt design on this. Usually it's all pop figure, everything. And this one didn't, which I was actually pretty okay with. And this one actually didn't come with the comic either, which I'm totally fine with. The comics were always not great at all. Got a luggage tag in exchange, which we honestly see a lot in monthly subscription boxes. Luggage tags. I don't think I've ever bought a luggage tag in my life or used one, and I don't think I've ever seen them, but for some reason monthly subscription boxes, we get them all the time. The cool thing about it is if you don't use it for a luggage tag, you can turn it into a magnet, put it on your fridge. It's really nice in quality, so that's there. And this one again, 2 pop figures, and they were okay. They were pretty cool looking, like Bane and Lex Luthor in his suit, so they were okay. And like I said, the stickers, they had a cool design to them, but it seems like an odd trade to not get a pin. That was very odd to me. So this one had some good ones, and it's not really had some bad ones ever, but some of them are just okay. Like this one was a little bit above okay. I'll always keep this one around though. Like I'm enough of a DC fan where I'd probably just keep going with this one. I can't imagine me canceling it anytime soon. But yeah, this one's pretty good. Again, very expected what you're getting from Funko. No real surprises there, and sometimes they keep it interesting. Like last month we got a little Doors ride, which I thought was cool. Alright, number 3. Where's the thing? Oh, sorry. Here's the bandbox. So this one specializes in signatures and prop replicas. That's what they are known for. That's what you're going to get every month. They also do really great pins. I always give them credit. They do amazing pins. They always give 3 variants so you have the chance to get rare ones, which is cool. But yeah, they always do a fantastic job on pins, so I'm always happy to get a pin from them. They really do a great job. We got a nice little patch in there, and something I really did like was this Goonies prop replica. They did a great job on this. So, the thing about the bandbox, it's not that they don't do a good job on their prop replicas, it's just that some of the props they choose to replicate aren't that great. Like a lot of time, we've gotten a lot of like ID badges or ID cards from famous characters in movies, and they do a good job on those ID cards. They look legit, but at the end of the day, it's like, it's an ID card, like who cares? But every once in a while they pick good stuff and they did a great job. This Goonies one in particular was really fantastic. I mean, it looks legit like it did in the movie. They did a really good job, and that's what I like to see, because I've seen a lot of people try to replicate this and it always looks like crap. But they did a really good job on this, so that's probably the thing I was most excited for. The thing I wasn't too excited for was their signature, and this one was kind of weird. So it was a signature by the guy who was the controller for BB-8 in the most recent, in The Force Awakens. So, I don't know. I don't mean to sound rude in any way, but it seems like that's kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel for signatures. Like, it's not even, like, there's actors and there's voice actors, but the guy that controlled him, like, it's still cool that it referenced Star Wars, but it's like, I don't know. That seems like kind of a stretch in my opinion. Normally they pick really great people, but that one didn't seem so great to me. And the artwork's always really fantastic. They do a good job. It's not the most well-known artist, but they always pick out good art. And it's always signed and numbered, so it gives it value, which is really great. And then we got a Deadpool mask, which I'm actually happy about, because I was at Hot Topic, and I bought the Deadpool weapons, his katanas and sais, so now I have the mask. So I know what I'm going for Halloween, like Destiny. But they did a good job on the mask too. It's actually decent in quality. So like I was saying, the prop replicas are always very nice in quality. They just don't always have the best choices. This month was good choices, but the signature wasn't so great. So it's kind of just like a toss-up here and there. Sometimes they get really cool, famous people to sign stuff, and sometimes they get a guy that was holding a controller. So, and then artwork, same thing. It always looks good, but not the most well-known people. Prop replicas, and you know, it's kind of a toss-up here and there, but definitely always worth it. I love them. This is the one company I was actually considering doing their horror box, just because I'm such a fan of this company. I would normally never even do a horror box, but I'm actually considering doing this one because I really do like this company. I think they're a genuinely good company. I've talked to the people that work there. They're all really cool. They legit put some effort in. They've set themselves aside where they're not putting stuff in boxes that anyone else is doing. So even though I'm not that much into horror, I think I might try out the horror box because I'm just really confident in this company. I genuinely like them all around. So there we go. Something to look forward to. Next, number 2. And we got our Loot Crate. So this month I wasn't actually too excited about it. It definitely wasn't my favorite month. The shirt was just okay. Got the Wallace Corporation one. So that was okay. And then we got a comic book in there, which was a cool little Next Generation. Cool story, but you know, it's just a comic book. And then we got a buildable R2-D2 figure, which was, you know, it's okay, but those are really common. I think it might have been exclusive. I can't remember if it said or not, but even if it was, it's still like, it's such a common thing. And then we got a pin, which was cool. One thing I did really like, though, was this figure we got in here. And I like it for a few reasons, so we'll talk about that. Let me pull it out. One of the things is, it's just a cool figure. It's such an iconic scene. Alien 2, or Aliens, sorry, was such a badass movie. And I love the title of this. The picture is of the Queen Alien, well, the part where he stabs Bishop and rips him in two, and it's called Queen Takes Bishop. So I thought that was really clever because it's like a chess reference, and I never thought about that before, so I thought that was a really cool title. And the other good news about that, it's by a brand new company. It's called Fat Mojo. And I'm excited about that because I always like to see new companies that do good stuff. Because we see all these companies like the Stanley box that made that cube, or that company that made the cans with Stanley on it. Like, they're new companies, but it's like, stuff's so fucking dumb, man. That's ridiculous. So I like to see new companies that are doing a good job because that makes me excited to see what else they do. And I really like dioramas. I like that, where it's not just a figure like standing still or an action figure. It's an actual scene that shows action. I really like that too. That's what I like about quantum mechanics. There's always a diorama, there's a little scene going on, and I like that too, and I think they did a good job. This alien looks really cool, and it's a badass scene of someone getting stabbed through the heart, so there's a lot of things to like about that, and I'm excited to see what this company's going to do next. Obviously, Loot Crate has a partnership with them, so who knows? Maybe we'll get a different one of a different movie next month. That's things to look forward to, so that makes me really excited. So that was really the only thing I liked in this box, though, which honestly, this box is so cheap that kind of makes it worth it. But yeah, that was the only thing I liked, but I really do like it, though. They did a good job on it. They picked a cool scene, so that's something really exciting, and I can't wait to see what more comes from that company. I hope a lot more, and I hope they do like blind boxes like this, because these would be really cool blind boxes, like a whole scene like that. That's something that no company's really done before, so hopefully that goes well and that company takes off, because I'd be excited to see where they go with it. Alright, on to the last box. One that we very regularly see in the #1 spot, Lootaku. Another box that has definitely set themselves aside in the unboxing game. This one was really cool. I like this one a lot. So this one was a crossover between One Piece and Dragon Ball, which is so funny because they did 3 Dragon Ball boxes, and they were like, we promise no more Dragon Ball boxes, and then they just combined it with another one. No complaints here, honestly. I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan, and with the recent resurgence of Dragon Ball Super and Dragon Ball Fighters, I can't get enough of it, so no complaints here. I just thought it was kind of funny and ironic. This one, less items, smaller card, only 4 items, but all great stuff. 3 statues and one kind of like mini statue diorama, which is exactly what I would expect from this company, exactly what I like about this company. They do bigger items, high-end, high-quality collectibles. And the cool thing about it is, even if you don't like some of their collectibles, they're so easily resellable. If you didn't like something, you could list it on eBay and sell it in a second because it's really high-quality stuff. One of which was a WCF figure from Dragon Ball Trunks' Time Machine. For those of you who don't know what those are, I plan to do a review of them at some point. Very, very nice. Very high-end, high-quality collectibles of little Dragon Ball characters. And this is an oversized one of the Time Machine. Very nice stuff. And then we got a Trunks one from Dragon Ball Super. I didn't check out what the company was. I'm guessing Crane King, Soul Cross Soul series. Band Presto, I'm assuming. I don't know for sure. But again, really high quality stuff. And then a one-piece figure from Band Presto, which was really nice. And then a little one-piece ship. This was the small item, but again, very nice in quality. So this is exactly what I like. This box doesn't really do fillers. They don't do like cheap little crap, like goofy stuff like the Stanley box does. Does like genuinely stuff that belongs in the box. And we got 4 items that probably one of these would have been a main feature of another box, like if they even had something that big. And we got 4 items like that. So really cool stuff. And I don't always love, or I shouldn't say don't love, I don't always know the franchises they pick, because like I said, I don't know anime the best, but it always looks so nice in quality, I usually end up keeping it. And if not, I can easily sell it or give it to someone that would love it, do it in a giveaway, anything like that. So this one definitely deserves the #1 spot. They did a fantastic job. So that's it. One thing I did forget to talk about at the beginning of the video, my constant contest, I totally forgot to mention that. That was the thing I said that I wanted to say and totally forgot about. My contest, I do one every month. If you want to be included in the contest, post a link to my channel anywhere on social media, and then send me the link in a comment or a message. And the winner is always at the bottom of the description in the monthly review video, at the very, very bottom. So check there to see if you are the winner. And honestly, feel free to join any time because not that many people enter. Like usually there's only like 3 to 5 people that enter each month. So your odds are pretty good. And if you win, I put a little box together and send it to you, just full of like nice little trinkets and stuff. Nothing amazing, just something to say thank you for being a supporter. It does take me a long time to get them out though, so please be patient with me. It takes me forever because I have a lack of time. But yeah, I always do that. So the person in the description, if that's your name, send me a private message with all your likes and dislikes and any monthly subscription boxes you already subscribe to, and I'll make sure to send you a box. Just know in advance, if someone outside the U.S. wins, it has to be a very, very tiny box because it just costs so much to ship stuff. Just to let you know. So anyway, that's everything I wanted to talk about. Really, really important stuff and really exciting stuff. I'm very excited now. I feel like I'm redoing the channel all over again. And I'm excited to do stuff again because I feel like this is going to be a good thing. And I feel like once I get back into the swing of it, I can be a regular YouTuber again, aside from this once a month thing I've been doing for like the past year. So I'm super excited for it. Again, let me know you guys' thoughts and opinions on that. And thank you to everyone that helps out on a regular basis. I appreciate you guys so much. And please like, subscribe, comment. And like I said, be sure to go on all the social media and start following all those things because I'm going to start posting. I'll probably have something posted by the time this video is edited and out there. So I'm going to try to do that as regularly as possible. So it may not be daily, but it definitely won't only be once a month anymore. So you guys can stay in tune with me and make sure everything's okay and still back in the swing of things. So I'm excited to be back. So thank you all for your love and support. I appreciate it so much. Thank you for watching. Love you all. Peace.